So over the years we have received a load of different snipers in the game, from bolt action to heavy snipers to even exotics. So today we're going to rank them all in a tier list and look back at some of these and see which ones are the best and which ones aren't as good. So let's get straight into it here, starting off with some of the exotic snipers. Now these ones, it was cool to see some different rarities, we got exotics, and I think this was a cool new addition at the time, but looking back, I definitely do prefer just the regular standard snipers that deal damage. So for this first one here, I'll probably chuck that straight to B tier. And the next one again, it was a good exotic sniper, but I definitely prefer just a regular one. So I think I'll chuck that one into B tier and get straight through as well and chuck the other one into C tier. All good snipers, but I think it's time to get into the proper snipers here. So here we've got the suppressed sniper, and this one is really good. Obviously it's literally just pretty much the bolt action sniper, but with a suppressor, so it's pretty cool. It's not as satisfying if you get a headshot or anything, because it's silent and there's not really any sound effect because it's just suppressed. But still, good sniper, it gets the job done. Gonna put it into A tier there. Now next we've got more of a new sniper, and this one, again, it's got a few different rarities. In terms of the damage, not bad, but I definitely prefer some of the other ones on the list. Gonna chuck that one straight into B tier there. But next up we have to talk about the hunting rifle. Now this obviously doesn't have an actual scope on it, but in terms of doing like no scopes and trick shots, this one is a load of fun to use. In general, really good. Doesn't do as much damage compared to some of the other ones, but has a really good fire rate, and I think it's a very fun sniper to use. So I'm definitely going to chuck that one straight into A tier there. Not quite as much damage, but still a very good sniper. Now here we have got literally the railgun. Now this one was kind of crazy. It's definitely a different type of sniper compared to just a regular bolt sniper, for example. But this one, it was different. It was kind of fun to use, and yeah, it was just crazy. I'm going to put that into A tier there. It was definitely a good sniper. But next up we have got the heavy sniper rifle. Now this one obviously it does the most damage, but in terms of the reload time, it takes 3 to 4 seconds. So the reload time is definitely the big disadvantage with this sniper. But other than that, it's so good. It does one shot to all structures, so it's good at destroying structures. Especially if you have like a double heavy sniper, you can just destroy a structure if somebody's in a base or in a box, and then use the other sniper if they're standing still. It's a very good combination. And yeah, definitely going in A tier for me. The heavy sniper, very good overall. But next up we have to talk about another one which isn't as good, and this one is the automatic sniper rifle. Now this one is not really as good compared to the others. The only good thing about this is the fire rate, so if you do miss a lot of your shots, you can just keep shooting with this one, and eventually you're probably going to hit one of your shots. So the fire rate is pretty much the only good thing about this. The damage isn't very good, and yeah, this is probably one of my least favourite ones. Gonna put it into D tier there. It probably is my least favourite one on the list. And next up we have to talk about the DMR. Now this one isn't really as good compared to some of the other snipers. I definitely prefer it compared to the automatic one, for example. But again, I'd just much rather use like a bolt or a hunting rifle or something. So the DMR for me, not my favourite. I'm going to put it into C tier there. Again, good fire rate. You can do a lot of damage if you just hit a lot of shots, but when it comes to snipers, I personally prefer the ones that just do a load of damage and get the job done with 1 or 2 shots. And next up we have to talk about this one, which was pretty crazy, the Star Wars Amban sniper rifle. Now this is actually the only mythic sniper rifle on the list, and this was obviously a part of the Mandalorian season, which we had this brand new Mandalorian weapon. And this one, it was pretty crazy. Obviously it's a mythic rarity, so you would definitely expect it to be good. And again, in terms of snipers, this one is very different, and even though it was definitely a good sniper, hence why it was mythic rarity, when it comes to sniper rifles, I definitely do prefer just the other classic ones. So even though it is a very good one, I'll probably chuck it straight into B tier there. But speaking of good ones, next up we have to talk about, for me, my personal favourite, the bolt action sniper. There is a spot missing in S tier, and that is exactly where this one is going to go. I know the bolt isn't maybe as good compared to heavy sniper in terms of damage, but for me the bolt action is just perfect. I wish they did bring it back, because we've had the suppressed sniper, which is good, but just the classic bolt action, everything about this is perfect. The fire rate, the damage is great, the reload time, just everything you can ask for in a sniper really. And I definitely think this one has the perfect balance with all those features, and it was always very satisfying hitting a headshot with this bolt as well. But there we have it, that is my tier list. Make sure to comment down below which one do you think is the best, And if you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more. And there's a lot more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.